Hi, Davi here, and today we have a new episode in the art session series. And today we'll be doing a sketch or an overview, a voiceover of a recent sketch I did. And this time I think I went for something a little more anime. I was actually inspired by one of the drawings of sydusarts. Now they do a lot of naughty drawings, but they had a recent post. I think it's a repost of their older works. But I just like the pose. Now there was some foot actions or feet action there, but I decided to focus more on the face just because it interested me. Oh my god, me the most at that moment. I mean, I still like the feet stuff, but I just wanted to like study the face a bit. And I do notice like for this drawing, I did have a lot more like construction lines. Like I was planning things a little more than say the past sketches or recent sketches. And I do like the way the eyes were drawn. Like whenever you like drawings, right? And you find a certain kind of thing is aesthetic, just try to study the shapes instead of like trying to figure out how they actually did it, because how they actually did it may not always usually work for you. Just try to study the outsides and try to like reverse engineer the thing you're trying to study. I think I did made some changes with the eyes. The positioning and everything else is like the same to the reference photo, but I decided to make the eyes a bit more squinty, meaning she's like almost like teasing you a bit instead of like having open eyes. I tried to cut it kind of halfway to make it look like she's slightly squinting at you. I did have trouble drawing the looking at it now, I think for the armpit, I'm not sure, like there's something wrong with the shoulder, the right shoulder that's sort of closest to you. It would have worked better if it was a continuous line for the lower arm, but I'm not sure why I did not see it. And I think it's because I was kind of zoomed in when doing this sketch. So, but it did like that bit of armpit fat, which which was in the reference. So there you go. I did make the ears kind of elvish, kind of like Frieren, kind of long. I also did struggle with the mouth a bit, like, well, not the actual like line of the mouth, but how do you illustrate lips, right? Like, do you shade it? Do you add a line? Because I don't want to have too many lines in the face, because it's not gonna look as good, and it's gonna look not as smooth, right? But aside from the face and the ears and everything, I did like the way I was able to draw the other arm. You can't see the wait. You're seeing the left shoulder sort of closest to you, but you're seeing the right forearm kind of against her face, almost as if she's trying to wipe something out of her mouth. Oh wow, kawaii. But I did like the way I was able to draw the hands. Like that wasn't in the reference. I was so happy with the way it just looked. I mean, yeah, is it perfect? No, but I was like, oh shit. I think this is what happens when you like look at so many pieces of like art, paintings, drawings, sketches. Some of it is gonna end up in your subconscious mind. Like you're just gonna know what that thing kind of looks like, and you can sort of wing it. So I do think it's not a bad thing to binge some nice artwork, right? It feels like you're wasting time, or like it feels like you're consuming more instead of creating. But no. I think there's some value to this. Now, obviously, you're gonna have to eventually head over to your sketchbook, to your canvas, and start drawing, painting, whatever. But don't fight your urge to look at some nice freaking art, and don't deny your inclination to like save the photos or to bookmark certain artists. Just have them. You want art to be sort of in your mind to the point where it's in your subconscious, right? Because maybe in the beginning it feels like you're being a lot more active, but eventually you're gonna reach a point where like you're just art. You're the artist. You're breathing it, living it. Like you don't really have a life anymore. Maybe that's a bit too much, but the point is, look at those hands. And I was able to do like the whole blending the fingernail with the actual finger. Like you don't have to actually draw the nail. Maybe the contour of it on the outside, but when it actually hits the flesh part of your finger, I sort of just mix it in. And I've learned that from looking at a lot of artists' work, especially those who have like hands with like long fingernails. They sort of just mix the two together. And sometimes, yeah, you won't even see like the actual fingernail line. And I don't know, it's a good kind of look where they're mainly focused on the silhouette. I did draw a little bit of the thumb sort of peeking through, so I think it made that right forearm and hand look really cool. And for this one, I did notice instead of like painting the whites in, I used an erase tool to do it. So sometimes I go back and forth between selecting like the white from the background, or I just hit the eraser tool. It really depends. Now for this specific piece, I did not do like any kind of hatching. I did do some shading in the end. I think in a multiply layer, and I just lowered the opacity. Same brush, by the way, it's like a flat brush. So I used the same brush for like sketching. The same brush I used for sketching is the same brush I used to add the shadows. Again, you want to keep these sorts of sessions simple, especially if you're trying to just study something very quickly, or if you just want to build a habit of like sketching. Don't try to overcomplicate your process, just keep it simple. And along with adding the shadows, I did erase some parts with the eraser to sort of sculpt those shadows a bit more. Not too much, but yeah. I did try to fix the lips a bit. I wanted to add like a more fleshy part, especially in the lower lip, but my issue was it was looking like an open mouth. So I need to figure out a way to sort of illustrate some flesh in the lips without it looking like an open mouth, you know? So I may need to like be more observant of other artists' like techniques and methods to figure that out. Or I can just, keep trying until I figure something out. I think I did try using like a smudge tool or something like that, but I decided to just not do it because it looks kind of ugly. I believe I wanted to add like a gradient, but nah, I just quit. All in all, I am very happy with this sketch. Yeah, that arm fat is just kind of weird. Like it's so thin at the top and it gets thicker at the bottom. And when you zoom out, it kind of looks like the right forearm is the forearm of the left arm that you're seeing with the shoulder in front of you. So it looks like one arm. So I think I failed in that way. But maybe it's because I'm too zoomed out. But when you like crop it, I think it makes a lot more sense. That the left shoulder you're seeing of her is different from the right arm with the hand that's kind of on her face. Hopefully they're not the same arms. They're not the same arms. I mean, look at that hand. I mean, by the way, I also added like a fan, right, for her like face. Wow, kind of hot. Very satisfied with this study. Check out sydusarts if you want more freaky stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Oh my God.